solving linear equations involving fractions. Now, whenever we hear the word fractions, a lot of us like to get a little uptight because we think the problem is going to be difficult. And we'll learn an easy way to make this somewhat difficult problem look easy. So 3y over 4 plus 5y over 2. Is this a linear equation? Well, again, I'll look at my variable y, and I'll notice that the power is 1 on of the fractions. We need to know for the least common denominator. What is a least common denominator? Well, it is the smallest such that each denominator I could actually think of 13 to have a denominator of 1. So let's see. That a 4, a 2, and a 1 will all go into, and of course, in this problem, our LCD is 4. I said we're going to try to make this problem a little easier. Again, I came up with an LCD of 4. Nice step involved to make this a much easier problem, and that is we're going to multiply every piece of our linear equation by that LCD. So I'm going to multiply this piece by a 4. I will multiply Well, notice our 4's cancel, and I get 3y. Y is 10y. And 4 times 13 is 52. Now, with one small step, I've got it into a fairly easy. Combine our like terms on the left. Now remember, you should always check, put your 4 back into the equation, but I won't in this case to save on some time. Let's try let's use the variable a. A minus 5 over 3 plus 2a plus 1 is equal to 1 over 6. Now remember, again, I know this is a linear equation because my variable a is to the power of 1 in both cases. So I know it's linear. Let's find the LCD. Well, what's the smallest number that a 3, a 4, and a little bit of thought, we can see that our LCD is a 12. So remember, to get rid of the fractions, we'll and I'll put parentheses to represent multiplication. And let's go ahead and multiply. My 3 will cancel with the 12 and make that a 4, so I get a 4 times a minus 5. My 4 will cancel with this 12. A plus 3 times 2a plus 1. And the 6 goes in there once, equals 2. Now notice my fractions are distributing, combining like terms, and solving. The 4 through this parenthesis. 4a, 4 times minus 5 is negative 20. Distribute the 3 through this parenthesis. 3 times 2a is 6a. 3 times a 1 is 3. And after each step, the problem becomes simpler and simpler. Let's combine our like terms. 4a and 20, and 3 is a negative . A, so let's make sure the a's are on one side and everything else is on the other. So we can add 17 to both sides. Is equal to 19. And then finally dividing by 10. A is equal to. Remember, some textbooks like this notation, that the solution set is just the element 19/10. So